Aries, I saved some time by shuffling the cards and laying them out already. And this is such an interesting week. So if you feel like you need to take a little retreat from life and kind of regroup, that would be the generalized theme of the reading for the week. But also, I'll say this. In that first placement, the general significator of the whole reading is the Queen of Swords. She's excellent for business law and contracts, but when we're talking about ourselves, which is the swords is our thought, she's kind of a bitch. It's not someone we want on our shoulder whispering in our ear because she's full of negativity. She wants emotional distance. She only wants you to use intelligence. It cuts off the heart and the spirit. And that's not an Aries way, too, especially when it's sitting above the crossing card of the Fool. The crossing card of the Fool is a major arcana. He's really important because he starts the major arcana. So you want to start new things. You want to have a new spring in your step, and you even want to combine it with love. And to see in the third placement here and God's answer, the Three of Cups. Ooh, 3, 3, 6, celebratory. Again, 3 is a celebratory state, 6 and 9 is a celebratory state in numerology and tarot. And the cups are our heart. It's falling in love, marriage, taking partnerships, just feeling yourself, bringing it to the next level. The 3 is a materialized idea that takes a reality in the area of the heart. So allow this to cherish it and to allow it to sprout. Don't be like, allow the queen to cut down that beautiful little sprout already before it even gets a hold. And we could also see it too in the fourth placement of the Six of Swords is another celebratory state in the area of our thoughts. But with the Six of Swords, we want to fight everyone. We're like, okay, who's next in the ring with me? But there's nobody in the ring because that past identity of who you are, how you want to do your life, your character, your moral, your ethics standards have all been pushed and pulled. But you've really risen to the challenge and say, dig me, don't dig me, this is who I am. And that's how you kind of come to those conclusions. It's not the easy stuff that's going to make you realize who you are. It's going to be the tough stuff, right? But I need you to take off the boxing gloves in your attitude and your approach because it's kind of feeding the queen here while the fool wants to kind of get kicking in a new direction and God and the universe want to kind of tickle your heart with love. So don't block it, all right? Like my little Aries friend. And also too, maybe just because you've been waiting for a while, that's the fifth placement, the Hangman, another major arcana card. It's God and universe, my language, to getting in there, to helping you to get things in divine order so you could take a chill pill, but knowing an Aries probably didn't take a chill pill. And that's why the queen is probably appearing because everyone else was trying to get to work behind the scenes to help you in that kind of universal spirit. But if the queen was at hand, she's blocking her own energy, and that would be a reflection of the fool. So you just need to unwind this week in a major way. And that's probably why this is beautiful to go out of your life and make way for the hermit, another major arcana card in my language. Again, it's Saint Michael. He's a spiritual warrior. In modern day tarot, ancient tarot too, it means like taking a retreat to get spiritually connected, emotionally mature. All those things fall under his domain. But I've also learned that he is that warrior. He has that lantern of knowledge that he wants to share. He cuts away the BS. He's got that special connection to God and the universe. And you don't get to this guy with the easy stuff. It's out of those trying times that the hangman, and same with the fool. The fool appears after those trying times to give you the energy to kick you and your ideas to the next thing. And you want it too, which is so interesting. In the seventh placement, another direct reflection of self, right? So we got the first, the significator, where we've got the bitchy queen, but the Knight of Wands wants to take off in new directions. So again, like let's say business law and contracts, and you want to implement it in your favor for marketing, advertising, promotion for your things, or just launching a new idea in any way, shape, or form, that would be a great combo. But if the queen is blocking your creative energy, you really need to kick her to the curb because she's just not useful to you right now. She's blocking all this good stuff. And 8, how other people look at you. And here's Aries, the King of Wands, the salesman, the marketer, the promoter, right? Again, another outsource of creative energy. But even in social life and being out in community, he's the charmer. Everyone wants to know her. The pat on your back. Hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. That's the King of Wands. But I'll also say this because in relationship or partnership or people that you're really close to, you might put up one facade, but you're really feeling emotionally distant, especially with the queen here being a reflection of, again, how other people view you in that 8th placement. So just make sure the exalted good stuff comes out of the king here, okay? And then the 9 is hopes and fears. So we have the 8 of Wands here, the rejuvenation, restart, renew everything in the area of the creative. Okay, so you want this refresh. And again, maybe the creative too applies to the heart, wherever it is that puts you out there, you and your ideas, your heart, your spirit. It gets a big free fresh here. So don't be afraid of it, okay? And I can tell you kind of are like a little hesitant because the queen is in order here. She's taking over this whole reading because when we come to the outcome, we get to the Two of Swords. So I'm fearful of starting something new. I want something new. I've been waiting for time for something new. Here's my energy and my spirit and my wherewithal, my confidence and my stoicism to make something happen. And I come to the outcome here. The Two of Swords is now, well, maybe I don't really believe in myself all that much. I'm being indecisive and indecision, reflection under this card in the area of our thoughts. Analytical thinking and strategy get to be applied. And Aries is really smart in this area. But to the ancient tarot, it's our doubting ourselves, who we want to be as our identity against everybody else. It's society, stereotypes, our typical types, everything, family, community, everyone's got an opinion under the swords, but you need to do you, okay? So if it goes against the grain, maybe that's why you're getting all tight-assed. I hate to say it that way, but if you're not doing you, that's going to not do well with an Aries. So do you. Take the time to figure it out. It's still on your side. God is working in your favor. And here's a bonus card to validate that. The Queen of Pentacles, it would be a reflection of Aries to me because it's home, family relationship, the gold coin, community. It's you manifesting yourself in the exalted state. She's definitely a sister to the Queen of Swords. But again, if you don't have legalities or business or contracts, and she's just a narrative in your head of a negative, the Queen wants to kind of show her the door. Believe in this Queen. She's benevolent, she's giving, she's compassionate, she's grateful. She's business also too as well. So she's just a great companion to have on your side. Okay, so believe this week. You've got this. Don't let the narrative of the negative get to you because it's such a minor undertone. And I think you're even sick of it too. Okay, go for the love, guys. All right, so have a good week. Oh, if you're so inclined to like or subscribe, that would be awesome. Have a good one, Rams.